Welcome back to Lucidity podcast. This is the New World campaign, episode number 6.
Yeah.
We're gonna go around the table, name, character, and we're gonna just get going.
Yep. Cameron out there.
Ashley Gilda.
I'm Phil, and I play Amondo the Spinebreaker.
Okay.
Well, the other thing is we should probably mention Jack's puking up again. So
Yeah.
he's
off arguing logistics with the payload priest.
Yeah, we'll call it for that. And
Gush is still pissed about earlier.
he's a little salty.
Yeah. Okay. So, the thing about the bay is the water has receded into the ground apparently, and where the sea meets the bay is the water stops.
So it's like a wall.
It's held up by something.
So it's like an aquarium wall.
Yes.
Okay.
And you see the jewel just sort of hanging out at the bottom. Apparently there are some
Flopping sharks.
Yeah.
I'm
Floppy shark, this is
going
like
to use
chunk,
perception
nom, nom,
to
nom,
look
nom.
around.
Okay.
And I only got a 10.
You hear some giggling. Yeah. You know what giggling that one is.
18.
So do you.
I got a 19 natural plus a 9, so 28.
Yeah, no, you see it. It's up in a tree somehow.
First things first, I walk to
Where
where
is that coming from?
That would be the coyote we spoke of earlier.
I point.
Oh, the interesting fellow.
I'm going to walk over to where the water kind of just stops.
Yeah.
Pull out my long spear and
No, it's gone. The water receded, and now you just have the.
No, like waterline bay area. He's going to that.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna wave to the giggling coyote.
kind of aim my long spear and kind of poke at the water,
Yeah, it goes through.
and then I pull it back and I look.
It's wet.
I put the spear on my back and I kind of start. I'm gonna stand there for a bit and
What the fuck?
and I'm a little confused, but I'm gonna observe the other two for a moment. And so I'm not gonna do anything for a short, brief moment.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna wave at the coyote. Hello up there. So giggly and happy.
I'm gonna ask the coyote directly. Do you know what's going on?
Oh yes. Water's doing what she does.
What she does.
Oh, you don't know? Everyone come here, come around. And he sort of jumps down and lightly lands on the ground and trots towards you.
Nice.
I'm gonna look where he lands.
See,
Yeah.
oh, I get to see if there's any imprint.
Yes, there is an imprint.
Is it a normal hoof print or whatever?
Yeah, it's a normal paw print.
Okay.
Only it's not like as much as you would expect if he jumps from a tree, but yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Anyway, yeah, Cam gets it, and so I'm gonna actually.
But yes, you do see the ground deform.
I'm gonna walk towards them, but I'm gonna stand behind the other two. I can still hear the coyote.
Yeah.
But I'm more or less just kind of at a standoff.
You're
Actually,
more wary of
it's-
him than I am.
It's
basically.
actually kind of weird. No matter where he talks, even if you turn around, you still hear him.
Oh. That's really interesting.
He's
left-
inside your head.
Yeah.
Ooh. This is a very interesting trick.
Oh, it is. I know. So, yes, you were wondering about water, weren't you?
Yes.
Yes. She's fickle. She believes that in order for there to be life, well, I guess you could talk to her.
So I'm guessing what you're getting at is in order to be life, there needs to be death, right?
You have to give.
Oh.
Okay. May I talk to water?
Oh, I wouldn't let you do that now, would I? What? What
You
would the fun
asked.
of that be?
You asked if we wanted to, and I want to.
Well,
There's a difference between asking and doing.
I'll tell you this much. I'll tell you how to get to her. Does that sound good?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I ask one thing real quick? Is the crayfish like her dog or something?
Well, I don't care about that thing.
It's just there.
Yeah, it's just there.
Did she receive it well, Coyote?
Oh, she was very happy of you.
Excellent. I presume that she is one of the kinder ones.
Oh, no.
No?
No.
I see.
Well, but I want to tell you all this. Where would the fun in be?
Yes,
Exactly.
I understand.
You understand.
So,
You'd be so
Where-
much fun with card games.
where can
Oh,
we...
I always win.
Where can we go to speak to water and to learn about this land? We are travelers from a far place.
You could speak to the Black Ravens.
Ooh, who are the Black Ravens?
They're just southwest of your little camp.
Are they actual raven spirits?
No, they're people. Not like you, but like you.
Let's begin with water. That would be the most prudent, as we'd like to live in the bay.
Oh, no. No, I'm not going to give you that.
Then can you tell us where to go?
To the Black Ravens.
Ah, I see.
I get it.
Then to the Black Ravens we shall go.
I'm just helping you along your way.
I appreciate
What
it.
about the Shul?
What about him?
Is he like you? Can he speak?
No.
You said he doesn't matter, but does he only not matter to you? Or does he not matter to anyone?
It's an animal. Yes. I'm sure if you decide to kill it, deer would be unhappy, but
the animals
those
of
are
deers?
those are the rules then. I see.
How is a
how
water
about-
creature of her jurisdiction? That doesn't make sense.
No, it's not the fact it's of her. Deers are not only deer's jurisdiction. Deer is the one in charge of wildlife, of the things that live here. And unless you have her blessing, you shall not kill.
he bumps his nose up
Oh.
against you. He's smart.
Spirits have not just one fight.
He trots
but
around
many.
you guys. Trot, 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 trot.
Can you bring us to the Black Ravens?
No.
He would-
I am
Yes.
going to do a perception check real quick to see if like the spots that he's trotting around is like glowing or something, because that's kind of weird for him to just trot around like that. But at the same time, I can easily see that he's just really giddy.
He's just
and he's
kidding.
playful.
Yeah.
So 14 plus 4, 18.
What specifically are you looking for?
So what I'm looking for is like any glowing marks, like anything that looks unusual for just a regular trot around.
It looks like a regular trot.
Okay, I'm guessing I should have rolled something different for that.
It doesn't matter. You looked for glowing bits, and yeah, no.
There were no glowing bits.
Yep.
So here's what
I'm
we
gonna
should.
roll nature on the Black Ravens.
You
No.
wouldn't
See
know.
to find
That
where
wouldn't
they're at.
work.
No.
No.
That would be tracking them.
And we don't really need to.
If you want to go out and do that, that's a different thing, though.
I'm gonna ask
Basically
the
what I was
coyote
trying to
something.
ask before was if Coyote would show us where
No,
Black
he will
Ravens
not.
are,
No.
or
No.
tell
No.
us where they're at.
He
He
said they're
told us
southwest.
what
Of,
direction.
Yes.
He said he's southwest of camp. So he obviously knows where everyone
aren't
is.
we already south of camp?
Yeah.
So let's go into the woods. Into the woods.
Which we're
Into
not
the
supposed
woods.
to.
Guess what we're doing? Into the woods.
So I'm gonna ask
Yes,
Coyote
fuck it.
something real quick before we leave. So, what's your jurisdiction in?
Oh, me?
Yes.
I'm the trickster god. I just do what I want to do.
Wait, God or spirit?
He said
It's,
God.
it's a mixture.
It's a title. It's just fun.
Yeah.
It's more fun to say that you're a god.
It's all a matter of perspective.
We should play cards sometimes when I'm not busy.
I don't think you want to play with me. Because I play for keeps.
Keeps for what?
Oh, lots of things.
You never play cards with a spirit. You never play games with a spirit. You always lose.
Oh, you're no fun.
I am the most fun when it comes when I have a chance.
Oh, that's sad.
Well, I definitely don't want to lose my life or soul over a card game. So,
You would lose much more than that.
It's... You mortals are so concerned about your soul. I really don't get it. It grows back.
what?
Yeah.
Let's
Okay, goodbye.
move into the woods.
Trot, 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 trot. He trots off.
See ya.
He trots off into the ocean.
So my plan for
So
the
much-
crab didn't work because it's non-sentient.
That you're gonna, we're gonna talk to it, and then now it's like it's fucking.
Blah, 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 blah.
I see the coyote is not done with us yet. just a bark in the distance.
Oh, would you like to know how to talk to deer?
I would.
That's nice. He trots off.
Anyway, let's go into the woods. I'm not gonna draw my sword, but my spear is gonna be in my hand as I'm walking forward.
How else would you carry a spear?
On my back.
Oh.
Badly.
See,
Yeah, there's a little thing I have for it on my back that you
Oh.
can. I just tie it, keep it tightly.
You could have it on your chest. Have like Velcro. Stab fuckers.
No,
Well, he was a lot of fun.
Let's just hope that these ravens speak our language.
I doubt.
So,
It would have been a good question.
nature
Nature!
to track them down, I guess.
17!
No, mine's
20.
13.
Yeah, you notice increasing amount of skeletons.
Same
like-
as what we saw before.
Same as before, only now they're more in like squadrons sort of fighting.
What the hell?
Like large numbers or like 20?
Like 20.
Oh.
That's a large number.
You weren't here before. We found other skeletons like this, only it was a pair.
I wave at some of the skeletons.
Give me a perception check.
16.
Okay. Yeah, you notice some sort of... Actually, you guys can give me a perception check as well.
Okay.
No.
What's that?
19 plus stuff.
23.
Yeah, you notice some sort of crystalline thing.
Hanging around there or like
Just sort of watch...
Going off them.
No, he's just sort of like sitting like in between the lines, just sort of like making sure everything's alright.
Are the skeletons human skeletons or the humanoid skeletons?
Humanoid.
Okay, so there's differing
Oh,
sizes.
okay.
Yes. He's just sort of... The thing is just sort of walking around like adjusting them sort of thing.
Wait, so the skeleton's actually fighting or is it like they're more like figurines?
Training. Only so you know how you actually train fighting is you'll be like, okay, ready, and then they'll like, oh, move your elbow up a little bit more.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Sort of thing.
Yeah.
So he's helping the skeletons.
I'm gonna keep walking because I didn't notice this.
I'm going to nudge you and point.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
So like it's just like a walking crystal person.
Yes. Yeah, he's sort of semi-floating. You can tell that his joints aren't. There's nothing connecting them.
So
There's just.
Oh, it's like an air.
he's an elemental. He's
Yes.
a goddamn elemental.
So,
I have a picture. I believe it's in Player's Handbook 3.
Potentially.
I got a question. What would I roll to see if it is a friendly?
That would be like probably
Insight.
which I
Insight?
will definitely roll for insight.
Insight! No.
12.
19.
There we go. Imagine a more floaty version of these.
Oh,
It's a shard mine for the record.
Ah.
so is it in Player Handbook 3 then?
Player's Handbook 3.
Page 12.
Page whatever.
I did see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, page 12.
So, I got a 19.
On.
Insight.
Insight. I got 12.
You can tell that this is a necromancer. But it does not appear to be an evil necromancer.
So it's an elemental necromancer?
Yes.
That makes sense.
For
Yes.
reasons.
I vote we not reveal ourselves.
I kind of want to say hi, but at the same time, I
You
got a
get a nudge
bad
on your
feeling.
back. You get pushed forward a bit.
Wait, what?
Incredibly strong, too. No, you can't roll. There is no...
Wait, what just happened?
Like a 39 or 9 or whatever. You get pushed forward. The crystalline looks over.
Damn.
You think you hear a little
Giggling?
giggling.
Damn.
Okay.
I stand back
I'm
up.
actually going to walk into the clearing.
Oh no.
It sort of looks over at you guys, and its head tilts.
Be prepared. Do not
Come in
laser
peace.
weapon.
I'm saying this out loud. I come in peace. We're looking for the Black Ravens.
I just wave.
Who are you?
We are travelers from a distant land, wishing to learn more about the spirits.
Coyote told us to go this way.
What do you want this... Who are you?
We are
Why have you come here?
We are travelers from a far place.
What are you?
I am a warrior.
No, your skin is different.
Oh, he's asking what species we are.
He sort of starts sort of half walk, half floating.
I am something.
Sort of like he's on the moon.
So, like, his imprints aren't deep, though.
Yes, that's the idea.
Gotcha.
I'm going to look at the imprints.
Yeah, same thing.
A square.
Squarish. Blockish.
So at least we know what's been walking around then. Or at least you do. I haven't noticed any of that shit before.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to continue. I am something known as an elf.
Interesting.
We're from what we call the old world.
I'm gonna do an insight on him real quick to see if it'd be a good idea to lie to him about what I actually am or not.
Okay.
Like, because I'm technically a changeling, but I don't want to be like, oh fuck.
Yeah. Well, that's more of your character.
my character, especially after how he reacted, my character would, especially since this is a big thing, my character would definitely think twice. Like she's not gonna be like, I'm gonna just straight up lie.
Yeah.
So 18, 20
It would be more interested than anything else.
to know that I'm a
Yes.
changeling.
Yeah. I'd be curious.
Yeah. So, I am something known as an elf. Me and my colleagues come in peace, but I cannot say for sure that the rest of us come in peace.
You come in peace, yet you bear weapons?
To defend ourselves, there are things in our world which we must be on guard for at all times.
Some of them look like us, others do not.
We come from a place of chaos and violence.
Interesting. I will bring you to my elder.
Very good.
Oh, I guess it wasn't going to inquire me of what I am.
What are you? The third one.
Oh,
The small one.
of course.
The short one.
Use the term
Well-
small one.
I shoot a look at you that in my eyes is like, be honest, or we're gonna have a problem.
Well, I already rolled an insight while they're doing it, so that's my plan. Well, I am what is called a changeling, if I may, to show you my true form without freaking you out.
Very well.
I go and I change into my true form. It does the mystique.
Yeah. Very interesting.
Well, now I need to shift.
Would you mind showing it to some of our shamans?
Well, as long as I'm not being dissected, sure. But
Very well.
I'd like to change back. I do have to stay hidden.
If that is your prerogative.
I like making that noise because it kind of adds more to that
Yeah, that's fine.
effect.
So yeah, what you guys going to do?
We're gonna follow him to the elders.
Okay.
Yes.
I had to make sure.
Following to the elder.
We're gonna
Please
follow
tell me to shut
we're gonna
the door.
follow the crystalline skeleton road.
Okay.
Yep. Clap. Cut. Would you like to talk to him at all? Because he's just going to remain quiet.
Do you have a name?
No.
Does anyone have a name?
Yes.
Who has a name?
Croesus, our elder.
Is he the
Oh,
only one
you're-
with a name?
No, there are others, but that is the most important
So you're
one.
part of the Black Crows then?
The Black Ravens.
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
So then, if he is an elf and she is a changeling, what are you?
I am a shard mind. Is
And
what we are.
the skeletons you have,
Those are ours.
how did you come about them?
We bought them.
Awesome.
Yes.
Do people sell skeletons in this world?
They sell their dead to us.
I see. Is there not one who governs the dead, who has its own rights, such as with deer and her wildlife?
Oh, deer is too fickle. You could talk to our shamans about deer, but we try to stay away.
I may have accidentally angered her, and then may have calmed her down.
Talk to our shamans about that. That's significant.
Will we also be able to speak to them about water? Water is important to us.
Yes, you can ask about all of the spirits.
Even Coyote?
Why would you talk to Coyote?
He
Because
Well-
talks to us.
Coyote's also the one that pushed him.
I'm sorry.
it is
If he's taken a liking to you. Apparently you guys are important.
great.
What do you mean by important?
Coyote is a trickster.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
He likes change. You are agents of change.
Oh, so does this mean we get to talk to him more then?
I'm sure.
Most likely.
Like-
You're important to the story. It's like your main character.
No, like my
also,
character.
your characters, all the guys go off doing shit too.
My character is like really
It's not
excited.
me just being like, you guys go to the plot. Go to plot.
Like,
we're actually
No, my
doing
character
Yes.
is excited because I don't know if you noticed this because my character likes trickster-like people. It's so entertaining. Like I have fun with Coyote just by speaking to him.
I have two more questions for you for the moment. Who is the strongest in your village?
That would be Bethwikra.
And who is the strongest spirit?
Oh, they're all equal.
Who's big? Like
The most physically strong?
The one, if I were to fight, would be the most difficult.
Earth.
Not a surprise.
who's? I'm not even going to attempt to say that name.
Bethwikra?
Yeah.
Oh, that's just the most powerful necromancer. Yeah,
Okay.
that's all you got.
That's
So I'm guessing the skeleton's like your army then? Is that why
Oh.
they're training?
Why they're training, or what are they?
Well, both would be nice, but either or if you can't give me both.
They are ours. They are our tools.
For anything or just
Sure.
war?
Well, they're most useful at war, but if they need to till land, they can.
Who would you
Depends.
need? Who would you need to fight?
The dark one,
Who is the dark one?
the one who destroyed Lemuria, of course.
Ooh, can you tell us more about Lemuria?
No,
Oh.
absolutely not.
Taboo subject.
Oh.
Normally, when there's something destroyed, it's because of something: avarice, lies, assassinations, dwarves.
Hubris is what killed them.
Not a surprise.
Who's
All nations-
hubris?
Not who, its own idea.
The idea that you are better than the spirits or the gods.
Oh.
We may have that problem. There are many who believe in their own special spirits. They go by the different names: Pelor, Bahamut, Pazuzu, and so on.
Interesting.
They call them
Well-
gods.
Why would you worship? What do you do with them?
They worship them. They ask them for blessings and
Oh.
guidance.
That
And power.
sounds awful. Why would you? Anyway, we're here. We're at the village. Yeah, you look around. It's semi wood, semi tanned leather sort of thing. It's basically very large, wide open areas.
Huh.
You do see skeletons. You see zombies. You see all manners of undead.
Are there only undead?
No, there is also the shard mines walking around.
Are there any kobolds?
No,
Okay.
I'm uneasy.
there are also a lot of ravens around. Of course.
If someone were to roll insight on me, I would be uneasy with the amount of undead.
Yes.
I'm used to there being either completely devoid, very much devoid of life, or a lot of life. But this is
Yes, it's a mixture.
not. No, I'm not. I'm not comfortable here.
Yes.
I'm holding it together. But for now, shit gets a little too weird.
I'm gonna roll perception to see if I see anything that stands out besides everything, like something that.
Sure.
Yeah.
No, you can't figure it out. It's all fucking weird.
I got a 14.
It's really weird. It's a completely new world.
What kind of structures did you say there were?
A mixture between tents and shacks.
Okay, so it's not like a permanent set. From what I can
Semi-permanent.
Okay, so it's like they're gonna be here for a while, but it's not like a city.
Yes.
Can I do another perception, but like this time I'm paying closer attention to the ravens?
That's
above.
nature.
Oh, that's nature?
Yes.
Okay. I'll do a nature thing on ravens then. Because generally if they're like, can I tell that they're like all gathered around in like a circle, or are they just dispersed?
Yeah, that's what you're rolling for.
Okay.
Well, actually, I'll
Well,
say
no, like I
they
will
are-
see
they
if
are
they're in a
most
circle.
they are mostly hanging around a larger building, but there are just a bunch of them hanging out.
Okay, because like usually it's important if they're all like in a circle and stuff. Sorry, I do know. I only got a 7.
Yeah, no, they're mostly centered around the
When we get
big
to the
building.
shamans, I'd like to see if there's one called Raven, one who has domain over the skies.
No,
No?
you don't want to go to the skies.
Yeah, I prefer to stay on the ground regardless.
There was air, but that air's gone. Died many years ago.
What killed it? What killed
I
air?
don't believe we should speak of it. It's most.
Are you sure you want to ask?
It depends.
Was it on good terms?
No, not even remotely.
Okay,
I
that
guess-
is all I needed to know.
It depends on how we find out the answer.
It's,
All right. So how long do we go to the elder?
Yeah, no, we can cut over to the elder now.
I want to cut to the elder / shaman. people.
Sorry, I'm just like really interested in everything. I'm like
Done
a
it good.
child in a toy store.
So much stuff. Yep. So yeah, it's the main building with the most of the ravens. You see a lot of ravens just sort of perched on things, but they're not particularly doing anything. Occasionally you'll see a shard mine pull one down, look at it, and then it'll fly off.
So they're messengers.
Yes. Of sorts.
I want to do some sort of perception to see, like, if I would recognize the messengers and how they're talking.
I'm just impressed
It's
you're not.
It's more like a
psionic.
mind thing.
Sire.
Yes, it is. The shard mines are psionic. That's also why they can speak to you. Because I looked it up and they're like, oh yeah, they can speak with any telepath, any intelligent things. Fuck. There goes the whole idea of a completely different language. Snap. Oh.
You know, I'm impressed you're not flipping shit. I'll tell you,
Yeah.
Yes.
because this is the most unnatural bullshit.
But are they harming nature?
No.
I mean, I would say they're changing a dynamic of nature. But
Yes, they
that's-
are.
They're changing a dynamic, but they're not harming. That is the point at which I draw
Okay.
the line.
That
Yeah,
could
okay.
be considered harming, though.
'Cause
Yes, that depends on your definition of harming.
do you
Are
believe?
you
Harming-
harming a living being? We don't know.
All we know is that they were dead and they are no longer dead.
Yes.
It's more like
Your
Are
that
the
body-
shouldn't be the
spirits
way.
there? Yes, that's a...
The only thing that I am unsettled about would be the destruction of the nature that is around us.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Basically,
But these... yeah.
my mind is use only what you need.
And that is actually what they're living by.
Nice.
But they have corpses, so
Yeah.
they use them.
Yeah, they're using what they have,
You know, I believe that. All right.
but they're not going overboard on
I'm not
anything.
having sex with them. Not yet.
And
Like Tina.
that is
I'm
the
having night terrors, but I think I'm also going through puberty. It's affecting my night terrors.
but that's the point at which I am. As long as you do not harm nature, I am okay with it. I'm a little freaked out by the fact that there's a spirit that is laughing at me and saying that I'm in deep shit.
I mean,
I'm freaked out by the zombies
I
a little
don't
bit, but
think-
otherwise I'm like too.
I don't
intrigued by
think we're in
everything
deep
else.
shit anymore, or as deep of shit.
Yes.
You're
Considering
not getting in any deeper.
we're not any deeper. I stopped the digging. I stopped the digging of my own grave. It's still about
No.
4 feet deep.
No, we are. We have other people back at.
Yeah, that's gonna be the problem.
Yeah, but
How are you gonna explain this one?
We killed them all.
This kind of thinks of like makes me think of when we did the
we
Silent
barely
Year
got out
game.
with our lives.
Why the fuck did we stay here?
Yep,
We had a
so,
bunch of elementals
Shit.
that didn't like people.
So how about this? Who's the? We can firmly pronounce which one's
Yes.
the leader.
That is the one. It has like they have a normal face, and they don't have skin. Well,
Fucking
hair.
unicorn.
No. So it has a sort of like an Egyptian sort of eye on its forehead.
Oh, that's
It's
cool.
the all-seeing eye.
Yeah, Eye of Ra.
I'm going to walk up to.
Yeah.
I think it'd be better to have the guy that's leading us there walk up to him.
Yeah, he bows.
Yes, I follow suit and
Yep.
bow, and then after bowing, I get on my knee, like
Okay.
one knee.
Oh, you may stand.
Get back up. It is.
And then I unbow. Because you're usually supposed to wait for them to tell you you can go up.
Yes. So I understand you are new here.
Yes.
We have seen you, but we've been told about you.
We come with questions, and
Hopefully you'll receive answers.
we come with many questions to start, and curiosities on where we can go.
I'm sorry.
We have questions about this world that we know nothing of.
And curiosities on where it is safe.
And how to fix the
Wow.
mistakes already wrought.
Well, nothing is safe. You already know.
Or how can we live peacefully?
To live peacefully, you are in our land. You have set up camp in our land.
Is there a
That is no.
Is there a place we can live that no one has, that it would be able to live?
To the west is the desert.
I could live in the desert.
You're A-okay with
Whose
this.
land are we technically in? Whose jurisdiction? Yours specifically?
Yes, you're in the black. Your camp is in the Black Raven tribe. Land.
So why have you not spoken to us, asked us to leave?
We were curious. We wanted to know what you were like.
And what have you thought?
We're still not sure.
If you
We
have
don't know if you're a threat or not.
Well,
If you go around just laying waste and taking what you need, then we will deal with that. But if you are just simply living here, that would be fine.
we are the first of what could be many.
And that is what we were afraid of.
we would like to send a warning ahead of time. Us three, we can live peacefully. The rest of them are not very peaceful people.
I
They
would
believe in a god that wants to reclaim or claim this world for their own.
You can't say that for everyone.
but we know that there are some among them who would bring waste to the land.
Yes.
This is religion and nature saver. Ya bitch.
But before we
What I'm getting at is everyone's different.
tell them we'd like to learn, we've already met Coyote,
That's a shame.
and I've already
What's so bad
angered
about the guy?
Deer, and I believe I have satisfied her.
Deer is fairly straightforward. You just need to respect her after every kill.
See. So it's more of we're allowed to slay,
Yes.
but we must respect after.
Yes.
I see. I contemplate going back to digging up the deer. Decide it's probably too late now.
And it's kind of gross.
I even gave it a super clean kill too.
Yeah, we weren't brutal with it at all, which was pretty cool. We'd like to currently learn about water.
What has she done?
She has removed water from a place that ships would like to go.
It's like a wall.
Oh, she's done this before. We can set you up with a ritual to speak with her, but we are not as
Close.
close as our brethren,
Brethren,
the Grey Fangs.
I
Who are
see.
the Grey Fangs?
Most likely more like yourselves.
No,
What are they like?
they are more in tune with nature. They view our ways as despicable and wish to remove us.
Wait,
If
who specifically
they were
are the
to
Grey
be-
Fangs?
Go with your question. Ask them.
I am asking.
They are a tribe to the north of here, larger and more powerful than us.
If they were to be removed, would we be allowed to live there?
Of course.
Would any of the spirits be angry?
I'm sure Wada would enjoy that.
Oh,
Are you saying she would enjoy us living there instead, or she would enjoy the act of us taking them away?
The act of fight, of war.
So she is the one of conflict.
Yes.
I don't think talking with her would be a good idea. I think instead we make an offering to her. We remove the Grey Fangs if possible, and we take them.
Well,
Secures us land for the colony.
what I don't understand. You say that you say that the Grey Fangs are kind of close to her. Wouldn't that make her more angry?
She's
Wada doesn't care for any of us.
She views us as lesser, most likely.
Yes.
Beings
So-
of which
You
to
can
play
say
with.
that.
Beings of which to play with.
So I'm guessing the reason why she removed the wall then is because she wants us to fight the.
No. What she believes is, in order for there to be life, you must take life. Now, what you would
Coyote
do?
said that.
I have no doubt. It's a common saying. So, if you would like to talk to her, I'm sure you could make a deal with her.
So, what do you mean by that then? Because Coyote wouldn't explain.
I don't understand.
When you say to... sorry.
Is there an
My-
equivalent amount of life, or would any amount of life have to be done?
That you would have to talk to her about.
I see. Besides water, who are the other ones we should fear the most?
Who you should fear?
Who we should be afraid of angering?
Well, I'm guessing it's also to...
Wolf. Wolf is... Yes, Wolf would be the one that you would be to fear his wrath. As well as fire.
What is Wolf's domain?
Abominations and undead.
So he is
So-
your.
Yes.
So he is the one you respect the most.
He hates us.
But you also work with the... Ah, I see. And fire is fairly obvious.
Yes.
And
I
how?
don't feel I need to explain fire.
And what would be the best way to not anger them?
Stay out of their path.
So they
So
are...
where are they then? Do you have, like, a map that we can see?
I don't think...
We have ways to summon them.
I don't believe we should summon them, and I don't
Well,
believe...
no, like, because if they have their own areas and domains...
It's not... You thinking...
It's not...
You're
It's,
thinking of you're thinking of domain as like area.
Yes.
It's not area. It's like deer has domain over all of the fauna and the flora, the creatures. Water has domain over all of the water. It's not a set area. It's kind of a set idea. Fire, domain over all fire. Wolf, domain over all the undead. It's not a set area.
no, Wolf hates undead. He hunts
Oh,
undead.
he hates the undead.
Yes, he
Okay.
hunts them.
Oh, I thought you said that Wolf was like, no, he's the god of the undead.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, sorry, that's my bad.
Yeah, that's fine. That's why I was like, I wonder why he doesn't like you then.
Yeah.
Also, I can't hear for shit, so.
Yeah.
I see. So,
No, I
the
misinterpreted
best
that
way
one, too.
to not anger Wolf is to not bring back from the... Did we have any necromancers among us?
No.
No?
Palor hates undead.
Oh, okay, well... Oh. Oh my.
What?
Oh.
Palor is fire.
Oh my. No.
Yeah, Palor is holy fire.
Mm.
Holy fire burn away the impure.
Mm.
Oh.
Are the spirits they only have one name, or have they only revealed one name?
No, that's their name.
I see. We
So-
come from a place of many different, not spirits, but they call them gods. And
Many
they
different-
revere them.
Yes, we had gods here once.
Where did they go?
They died with Lemuria.
We've heard much about Lemuria. I presume you will not be telling us about it.
Do you want to know?
We do. If you cannot tell us, we understand, but please point us where
Lemuria
we
is an ancient civilization, older than anything in the world. Even your world, your world is where they fled to.
can...
And they had to restart their civilization. What happened was, during the time, they grew in power. They grew in the way that you do. They grew like a virus, growing and growing. They built cities, they built stone housings, and then, for some reason, unknown to time, they collapsed.
They destroyed
So-
nature in their processes.
They had already tamed the spirits.
The spirits were tamed.
Yes.
I presume that the cities still remain somewhere.
There are ruins.
Ruins? I like ruins.
Out of character, yes. If you want to go dungeon delving, we can.
I fucking want to go dungeon. Fucking, if there's things to kill, there's things to dungeon.
Yeah.
And most likely we're gonna have to dungeon anyway.
No, you don't. This is an open world game.
Mm-hmm.
Most likely we're gonna have to some point dungeon anyway.
No, you don't.
If we're going to
I am not-
explore the entire world, we're going to dungeon.
Oh God.
This is
Not
Fallout,
the,
bitch.
not the entire world, but like plot, and hopefully we're on. Well, yeah, we'll anyway. So, they tamed the spirits, which means they could be tamed again.
You're really
Ah.
gonna say that right in front of him?
I'm not. No, I don't actually think I can. I absolutely. I know.
It's
I
possible. Yes.
There's no way I can tame them. I am not nearly as powerful as that. That'd be hubris, which is what we were told destroyed the city.
Yes. Yes.
So,
yeah.
where
Would you? We can contact water, but we're not as close to her, so we would need a trade for that. If you would like to, you could. We could point you in the direction of the Grey Fangs.
would
But
they
Are
be
you-
hostile towards us at start?
No.
Are you guys close to deer by any chance?
As close as you can be. It's deer.
Who would you be the closest to then?
No one.
You're not close to anyone?
No one.
I see.
But you are farthest from Wolf.
Yes. Very much so.
I
Because we
believe.
do need to talk to deer about the.
Oh, I think Deer and I are pretty much square.
Yeah.
Like, I fixed
Well,
the
no,
problem.
not the deer. I always forget the monster's name.
Chul.
Yeah, the chul.
The
I don't know why that doesn't stick to my head because that is something that we have to get rid of.
I don't
That is
think
still
talking
part-
to Deer will do us any good unless we're really good about it.
It's more of like, because we know as long as we do.
Because we would have to kill something else to get the Chul to move, or we have to kill the Chul. The problem is, what level are you again, Cam?
We're all level ones.
We're all level 1. We don't even come up to a third of the level of the Chul. We could not kill it. So we would have to kill something else, probably just as strong, to get the Chul to move.
Or
well,
we get the black or the wolf people, Black Fang or
The,
something.
Or
the
we
Black
could ask-
Ravens.
Grey Fangs?
Gray Fangs.
or we can ask deer
We
if
could
she
get
could,
Gray Fangs who love conflict.
or we can ask deer if she could possibly just move the chul into the.
I'm talking about it. No, she would want an exchange. She wouldn't be like, yeah, sure, I'll just move this creature. No, Deer is going to be like, okay, well, what are you going to do for me? There's got to be death to be life. That is the law of this land. There's got to be an exchange of sorts, which is why if they were going to call water, we would have to give them something for it. This is fucking Full Metal Alchemist here, okay? You know, you
There
got
is no easy choice.
Yeah.
I'm GMing, bitch.
Yeah, no. Justin's the GM. We don't have a good way of ending this for the most part. There's a good ending.
You can. You can. If you figure something out, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, but the likelihood of the four of us doing it.
We haven't killed anything since we got here except for sharks
And a deer.
and a deer.
In an alternate timeline, a bunch of goblins which we threw on the corpse fire.
Uh-huh.
Corpse fire.
So
I think we should go talk to the Grey Fangs. I think, going back to character, I thank you for your information. If you allow us to step outside and speak with each other.
Very well. You may converse amongst yourself.
Before we leave, would it be possible for you to give us a layout of which tribe lives where?
They live to the north.
But are there other tribes? Or is
Not
it just
this
you two?
far towards the sea. There are others inland, but they don't come around.
How farther inland is
Beyond the desert.
Lemuria?
Lemuria is Lemuria's all around.
The world over here was Lemuria, from what it sounds like, and when the gods grew to such heights, they angered, they mistook, and now they encourage our world to come back for vengeance. Most likely.
Okay,
Sounds about right.
let's step out. Do.
I believe we should go speak to the Grey Fangs
I agree.
and learn what they do, and if it comes down to it,
It's getting nighttime actually,
Oh shit.
because you guys have been walking around a lot.
we make a choice. I say we ask them to let us stay inside the camp tonight. I will.
The Black Ravens or the Grey Fangs?
We'll talk to the. No, I'm not going anywhere out there in the fucking night. Were
Yeah.
there spirits around? Fuck that. You don't go out and have spirits. Are you fucking crazy? That's like asking for trouble. That's like walking down Detroit at 2 a.m. screaming a few racial slurs. You're gonna die.
In a
Wow.
KKK suit?
Wow, Phil. Did you forget we're recording?
I know we're recording. I'm just telling you that's how crazy this is. So, if yeah, see that laughter right there? Hear that laughter right there? That's the sound of no. Please go into the woods. Nothing bad's gonna happen.
So,
His ear sort of flaps up and down, sort of waving.
Oh fuck, he's with us?
You see him in the woods. No one else seems to notice him.
I don't believe
Oh, it's another trick.
I don't believe we should go into the woods. Not while he's...
His ears flapping. He's waving.
We will ask for solace for the night and head out to Greyfangs.
No, how it's gonna work is you have one more clock cut before nighttime falls. So you could either go back to the camp, or you could go to the
Oh, if we got one more clock cut,
or you could stay the night.
It would be better to go back to the camp.
I disagree.
I'd stay in this camp.
I would stay in the camp to learn about them. Amandor is intrigued by their strength. These guys are outright ignoring the spirit. That takes some spine, and I am a spine breaker. So these guys would be a worthy challenge if I
Your
pissed them off.
spine's so far.
Here's
God, look at them.
No, it's just
Such
like
a good-looking spine. I can't
here's
wait to break
it's
it.
like
Ugh.
spoiler alert, boys. We're not even supposed to be here.
No, we're not. But we need to learn about them, and if we express learning,
How are we gonna explain to Wyatt why we weren't there in the camp at all, especially at night?
We can tell.
where will we explain where we've been for the whole day?
Well, I would say fishing somewhere else because he didn't say that the water was off limits.
But then where would be the catch?
Good point.
You failed.
I haven't.
He's not gonna go around asking every single person where they've went.
Yeah, no, we could.
But if you walk through the trees and you were like, man, that was really hard walking through all these forests, like
he's gonna be.
But it's
pissed.
more of like he's.
you can
I'm
like
pretty
sneak
sure-
out to the
Yeah,
thing.
It's more of I'm pretty sure he's gonna notice that we've been gone
He does not
the
care
whole
that
day.
much.
Especially if we're gone for a few days. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be
Yes,
some notice.
if you stay the night, he will notice.
Okay.
That's what I'm getting at.
Then we will return to the camp. But be wary, because we will be interfered with on the way. What direction is this? Like America, and to
America.
the east is like.
Yes, this is Fantasy America.
So it's Fantasy America. So then we just walk away from the sunset.
I'm really
Sure.
surprised at because
You know which way is east.
Okay, yeah. If we know which way is east for certain,
Yeah.
then we need to go east because otherwise we're gonna get fucked with.
okay, I'm gonna say it's kind of game breaking, but I'm really surprised because the one guy that we were talking with, he was like, "You mind if our shamans examine you?" And you just like completely fucking forgot about that.
No, he hasn't forgotten about it. We haven't left yet, so we
Yeah.
haven't been interfered with.
Oh, I gotcha.
So
So it's just more hasn't come across yet.
let's thank the elder and those for the information. Go to the shamans as payment for the information
Oh.
because they're not just gonna let us walk out of here without paying them.
Oh, I gotcha.
Unless you really want to piss them off. In which case,
Yeah.
they will have to go on a quest to get Wolf to be on our side, which means we're going to piss off about 8 other spirits on the way. They're going to clean up that shit.
All right, I get ya.
Good. I'm glad you understand.
So
It was just more of like I didn't think of
I'm
it
just
as
gonna
like
walk in and
my
like,
thing as a
Yeah,
payment.
let's-
I was just okay.
Walk back in.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that them examining me was like a payment for us going there.
I mean, we don't know that for sure, but
might as well.
yeah, we return inside.
Yep. Okay. Do you have any? Would you wish to see water from us?
Not at the moment. We will have to We have to return and deliberate with others. We must see what we can do before we speak to a spirit.
Very well. I understand that this one was said to be sent to the shamans.
We will accompany her so that she is not harmed.
That's fine. We just wanted to make sure.
Yes.
Okay.
I do have one curiosity.
Ask away.
How is payment made?
Gifts. We give a gift of knowledge. You give a gift back.
So in this case, it's a gift of knowledge.
Yes.
So, okay, so I think I understand how gifts work. So like, if we want to kill something, we have to give a gift of death. Is that how that is, or
No.
a gift of life?
No. You just need to give
If
back.
we take the life of a deer, we give
Just-
thanks for the gift.
Yes. You just give thanks,
Okay.
and that is enough.
But,
Getting the chul to move is a bit different considering it's far more powerful.
but for payment for the skeletons and corpses, how do you payment?
Do you wish to sell us your dead?
I don't see how this could harm us.
I
don't think we have any
believe
dead.
the priests of Palor would allow it. You saw how they reacted to the skeletons before.
And we also need to still deal with, what was the White Fangs?
Great
Great
Great Fangs. So, pissing them off even more by selling them our dead would not be a good idea.
I'm just imagining you guys going up to like the place. Corpse mobile, gotta pour all the corpses. What are you guys doing? Don't touch your dead. No. And then you guys are like, what are you guys doing? Don't worry about it. Bringing all these corpses to the forest.
I don't think that'd be good.
Bluff, we're burning them all.
Why isn't there any fire then? I don't see any smoke.
Like, just. Never mind. I was just gonna say, like, diplomacy. We're getting
You
rid
go
of them.
there, she gets her physical.
We go to
I
the
don't know if
shop.
that's-
Yes, you go to the shamans and you see they're actually there's about 6 of them. They're all playing a different sort of board game. It has 2 boards. One of which involves a sort of card game sort of thing, and the other one involves the cards apparently, and it also involves them sort of playing the cards to adjust the land, as well as a tactical overlay.
Like, is there like a weird thing where you can see like a shift, or is it literally just cards, like Magic?
Bit of both.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's just what they're doing.
Okay.
Yeah, they're playing with sort of like animated corpses, and they're sort of moving it around the terrain.
You guys wanted to look at her?
Oh yes. Yeah, and then you just you do your thing. Clock cut.
So what
Small
stuff did I
clock
do?
cut.
Okay, you might never know.
What stuff was I doing?
Basically,
exactly?
I just imagine you changing to different stuff. You know,
Like,
ooh,
did I change into them or no?
Yeah, sure, that's fine.
Cool.
Ooh, that's pretty nifty.
Yeah.
What other stuff did I change into? Like,
That's for you to decide.
Yeah, I'll say a cobalt because kobolds are cute.
okay.
I will say, like an orc, a half elf sort of thing, just standard races.
Okay. Because it's more of like, what other interesting creatures that I normally wouldn't see and be able to change to did I change into that I now know knowledge of?
You want to look through the player's handbook?
That would.
I don't want to break the game.
I think if you were like doing changeling stuff and they want to know about you, you would change into races we have at home,
Yes,
Because-
which they do not have.
which they do not have.
I got you.
So you would turn into all the boring, mundane races that you would be comfortable in turning into, and then be like, "Oh, what is this? What does it do?"
Yes.
Because they're like, "Oh shit, you're different."
Yeah,
Well, I'd probably change into a goblin then, because they're so fucking well known.
goblins are here.
Oh, okay. So they wouldn't care.
Yes.
But you.
Well, you turned into one, and they're like, "Oh, we know these. We have these. They're a pest. They have been sailing around here for the past couple of years."
Side quest.
I know.
More plots.
Side quest.
This is very useful.
Burning corpse pile.
We can go back to the burning corpse file. I love it. This is my favorite thing.
Okay. So yeah, that's it.
Yep. So, clock cut back to camp.
Yep. You guys are walking in. It's
I would
getting to nightfall.
Well,
Wanna-
I definitely want to look around before we like step out of the forest to make sure no one's seeing.
No,
that
you're
we're
not
stepping
going.
out.
How I imagine is
We come from the beach.
you go in through the beach.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you look.
So
around.
like we're far enough so that they
Yes.
just.
I think we should make our last actions. Justin tells if anything goes on, and we're about that time.
all yeah.
I'll do perception real quick.
as you
just to
guys
see
are
if I see
looking,
anyone, so-
I'll give you this for free. As you guys are looking around, you notice that all of the fresh water seems to have disappeared, and Wyatt is freaking out and sending out as many parties into the woods as possible to figure out what the fuck happened.
Oh boy.
Oh, I guess we're gonna stop with water. Next time
Yes.
on Lucidity Break Podcast.
Eventually getting to the plot.
I survived.
Yeah.